Module 5. Brokering. Which agencies are responsible for regulating brokering activities?
Within the UK system, the Department of Business, Innovation and Skills, which is the equivalent in many jurisdictions of the Department of Trade, is responsible for arms export licensing. So the Business Secretary has ultimate responsibility for authorising export licences. However, there is an interagency process within the UK for consulting on these licences. So often a licence is received by the Department of Business, Innovation and Skills, but then the Ministry of Defence, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, the Department for International Development, among others, are consulted before any final licensing decision is taken, and the ultimate authority for taking the decision lies with the Business Secretary. However, the enforcement of arms export controls lies with our Customs Authority, which is Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs within the UK.
Is the relevant legislation located online?
All information about UK export controls is available on the UK government website, which is www.gov.uk, and is searchable via commercial search engines. That means if you're looking for something specific in UK legislation, you could just type it into Google, and 9 times out of 10, the page you're looking for will come up under a commercial search engine.
What measures does your state take to regulate brokering?
On brokering for the Philippines, we do have a law requiring brokers to register with customs. But brokering at the moment in Philippine law is not up to the standard of the ATT. So we also have to redefine it. We have to criminalize illicit brokering, which is all in the new bill that we're planning to propose in Congress.
What is your national definition of brokering?
Well, brokering to South Africa is defined in legislation, but basically we say if there is a service that is provided by a South African citizen which has got a relationship with controlled items, such a person may have to go and get a license before he renders such a service. So that is how we basically deal with the issue of brokering. If a South African, therefore, in a process of brokering, therefore arranges a deal between various parties, whether in South Africa or outside of South Africa's jurisdiction, there is a requirement for a license to be obtained, and on the basis of such a license, therefore, you can start to conduct your activities.
States must outline the measures used to regulate brokering taking place under its jurisdiction, including information on legislation that addresses arms brokering. This could be the same legislation for regulating arms transfers. Providing information on the definition of arms brokering activities or arms brokers is useful to other states, especially with regards to enforcement. Relevant agencies charged with regulating arms brokering. Often, these are the same agencies charged with controlling exports and regulating other forms of transfers. And measures to regulate brokering, such as registration and licensing for transactions.